Purpoz Counseling and Wellness Center. Therapy. Feel like you're falling apart? Let us help you find the missing pieces in your life. Purpoz Counseling and Wellness Center, PCWC, provides a variety of therapeutic counseling services geared towards helping individual families and the communities. Our goals is to assist individuals holistically through our transpersonal counseling psychological services. We are also available on Psychology Today. Give us a call today. Hello, lovely light beings. Hello, welcome. Welcome to my channel. On this particular blog, I wanted to do another video about the American Aborigines, the African Americans, the Black Americans here in the Americas. I wanted to do a continuation. I did on another video that I did a video just briefly explaining how I found out about my indigenous roots and heritage here in the Americas, and I said I was going to do an update video going into more details. I wanted to give you a brief description of how, I found my indigenous roots, and really it was because of family passing down the stories about being a Cherokee and Creek Indian. And I did a video on YouTube about that. You may want to go and check it out. I did it years ago about how I found out through my grandmother about being Creek and Cherokee Indian. But I had a lot of people ask me, how did you find, some tips on how to find out about your ancestor, how to find out your ties to the Americas. And I was going to tell you a few of these things, and then after I tell you a few of them, we're going to go into the video, and it's just a brief video showing what I know about my family and how we did it, and then I'll come back. But first of all, some of the things you can do, one of the main things you can do is talk to the elders in your family. That's very important. You need to listen to those who, your ancestors and what they have to say. A lot of the elders already know which tribe you come from, and you need to write it down. And like, you may want to check out the records that you may have. Some churches may have some records on family, because a lot of the African Americans, the American Aborigines, were tied to the church. Now a lot of people are going more and more into spirituality, but some of these records are still at the church. You may want to check, pull those records from there, from the burial markers. Find out the graves. Where your families are buried is key. There's a lot of graves that have gone lost over the years, over the hundreds of years, and are coming up. So, but having the stories, talking to the elders, knowing where these graves are is key. I got a church, the name of the church in Alabama, where my families originate on my paternal side of my family, on my father's side, and from my uncle. And so he also took pictures of these graves. So we have them in the church. It's important to keep these records, because a lot of times, a lot of information about who you are, your family, are linked to these grave sites, so the church. So, you may want to do that as well. And another one is family reunions. Going to family reunions is also key. Talking to people in your family, getting stories, writing it down, documenting. Those are very key to tracking and keeping up with your your heritage. But I'm going to stop here, and yes, and please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to both my channels, my YouTube and my TikTok, and I'm gonna show you the rest. And if you are on TikTok, you can go to YouTube to see the whole video together on my Kimberly Purpoz channel, just like on this channel. Peace. Oh, all right. I'm glad y'all got a chance to get through the first portion of this video, but this is going to be the part 2 of the American Aborigines series that I'm doing. Well, this is a follow-up video about how I trace my family roots and how you can trace your family tree here in the Americas as well, finding out which tribe that you belong to. But I wanted to give you the rest of the ways to trace your roots. The last part I mentioned was the family reunions, but the other thing is you can also do a journal. I mentioned before, you go to the family reunions, you meet with your elders. You need to document and keep tabs of all of this. Also, I was mentioning the burials. You may want to find out where your families are buried at, keeping record of that. Also, having pictures. Pictures is very important. Oftentimes at these family reunions, they have pictures of family members, ancestors that you may not know about. Take pictures of them. I know at my family reunion, the last time I went to one, they had families, pictures of families on tables, giving their date of birth, where they're located, may mention a tribe or when they were in slavery, when they were in the military. All of these things, you need to take pictures, write it down, keep up with it. You may want to also, that the journal, you can write this information down. I'm selling some journals right now. I have 2 stores, the Psychology Essence store. You may want to check that out. I have journals for mental health on there. You may want to check that out. They are digital downloads. And I'm also putting some more journals on my Purpoz Healing Arts store. For those who don't know, I have a Purpoz Healing Arts store, and that's going to be available as well. It's a work in progress, but journals is very important. You need to keep that up, writing down the information. Also, taking pictures is also key, so that way you can pass it down to the next generation. Another thing is you can go to the National Archives as well. I have a video on my YouTube channel. You may want to go back and check it out. I did that years ago. So you may want to go back and check that out. And yeah, the National Archives is a national or state archives. Is one of them, but you can go. You can go to the state one, or you can go to the national, or you can go both. And also you can do ancestry.com. I'm gonna write that down too. I forgot to mention that ancestry.com is another excellent source. You may come across people who or don't know, Might come across some relatives, and be able to extend your family tree. The only thing about Ancestry.com, you have to pay for it. It's usually not free. But with the National Archives, it's not, I don't think you have to pay for it. I think it's free. But you can go up there, and it's a great source to finding more information about your ancestors. So these are the tips that I have for you guys. Make sure you binge watch my videos. I have a lot of videos I've done, on both mental health, on spirituality, and also about the Indigenous Aborigines on my Kimberly Purpoz channel. And you may want to check out my Psychology Essence channel. I have a lot of mental health videos on there. And also, I do a relationships channel, also Purpoz Vlogs. And then I'm also got the Purpoz Healing Arts that's coming soon as well. It's going to talk about a lot of things on metaphysics and some more good stuff and more tarot readings perhaps. And my channel reads is also on my Kimberly Purpoz channel. Don't forget to go and check it out. I put those up. I don't do it as much because I have to work. I work at the clinic, and I have to write a lot of notes. So the schedule's sort of hectic, but I try to squeeze it in. And I also have the daily messages. You may want to check that out. The daily messages are coming out. Their channel reads as well, and I also have the channel messages that I do, which lately has been monthly. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. Monthly. I can go on and on and on, but check those things out. And binge watch my videos, like my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any more questions, feel free. If you want to share your story and ideas, please share them. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love and peace. Bye-bye.